እንኳን ለአዲሱ 2016 ዓመተ ምህረት ደህና አደረሳችሁ ማለት እወዳለሁ።
Welcome Addis Ahmet to the Ethiopian people. Yeni yılınız kutlu olsun.
Welcome Ahmet Ullum Ethiopian, USC Asrasedist. Buon anno a tutti i cittadini etiopi per il 2016.
Welcome Addis Ahmet, Lettuce Asratis. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Welcome Addis Ahmet.
ملكم أديس أمت. نتقدم بالتهنئة للحكومة الأثيوبية والشعب الأثيوبي الصديق.
I echo the universal prayer on the lips of every Ethiopian citizen.
So I wish all the best. I congratulate Ethiopia. I wish all the best.
Really, life in Ethiopia itself is very fascinating, and of course, every holiday here is of special meaning. Be it Meskel or Tinket or New Year, we can also see these holidays as mass festivals with a lot of people in the streets and squares, festive services in churches, pilgrims in crowds gathering in different holy places. And that is constantly a very unique sight, really. At such moments, you can very clearly feel the spirit of people, understand how the people lives and what the people values. Most of the holidays celebrated in Ethiopia are of religious character, and they are rooted deep in history and are a kind of symbol of the Ethiopian people's spirit.
I'm very excited about the New Year celebrations. It will be my first New Year actually in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia as the ambassador, and since I have started working here 5 months ago, I'm being introduced to a very different, a very unique culture in Ethiopia, and it's everything about Ethiopia is very new to me. Everything about Africa is very new to me. So I'm looking forward to see and experience how Ethiopian people, these friendly people, these very brotherly people, celebrate their New Year in a very different time of the year, actually.
This is my second experience of the Ethiopian New Year, and I'm very fascinating about all the, the colors that we experiment on this period of the year, that it signs the end of rainy season and the start of the nice season in Ethiopia, and with all colors all around, people seem to be very happy, and it's very unique experience. It's totally different from the rest of the world.
It was really fascinating how this city is decorated. Flags are put up, paintings are going on the streets, flowers are put, so everything is in a way fresh, and this is really something I haven't experienced so far in other countries I've served, and this seems to be very special, and we receive flowers, we receive gifts, so this shows that people are really excited about the new year, and thus I'm excited as well because I want to experience this. I think one of the important moments of time in the Ethiopian calendar and in the Ethiopian culture, and I'm very happy to be part of it.
In Ethiopia, everyone looks forward to this part of the year, that is in September, where you celebrate the Ethiopian New Year, and also followed by the Meskel festivals. And this is the time when all Ethiopians who are in various parts of the country, because of the various jobs that people have, actually go back to their families, their relatives and communities to celebrate this festival. And thankfully, Ethiopia, Ethiopian landscape is also dressed in the golden colors of the Addis Ababa flower. So this is the best time of the year. Ethiopia is rightly called the land of origins. It's the cradle of humankind, and probably human beings, our forefathers, started walking on two legs in this ancient land. Then Amharic is one of the few languages in Africa that has a written script. Then Ethiopia has also given one of the best things in the world, that is the coffee. So because of this rich culture, heritage and diversity that you have, actually Ethiopia has the highest UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Africa. And in addition to all this, Ethiopia has its own calendar. It only adds to my admiration about this country.
Celebration New Year in Ethiopia looks like a bit similar to Korean traditional holiday. Korea also has a holiday in September because in September we finish harvest in rural area. So after finishing harvest in rural area, Korea has 4 seasons: winter, spring, autumn, summer. So in after summer and the beginning of autumn, families get together at home and celebrate good harvest. So in September is also important month for Korea. So I felt a bit similarity between Korean culture and Ethiopian culture.
We are celebrating the new year in Ethiopia, which is very important. So I have seen people on the street very happy. Every family now is trying to see what to prepare to reunite the family, and this is happy time. So it's my deepest feeling that Ethiopia can celebrate the new year with peace, with stability. You need peace and stability. The country needed, the family needed to make a celebration as joyful for everyone.
For the most parts, in many parts of the world, September is considered to be the beginning, the start of a cold season. But here in Ethiopia, we can see quite opposite thing. It is a threshold of a new season of life. And of course, not only by calendar, but by this spirit, it makes all of us feeling younger. And really, living here is a great experience and a great chance to feel yourself younger by at least 8 years. A great gift for all of us.
When I first realized that we are back into 2015, I was very surprised. When I first saw a document dated 2015, I said, "Come on, why I'm seeing this now?" They said it's new. It's not something old. So I was very surprised to realize that Ethiopia is living back in the past. But in fact, of course, we cannot say it that Ethiopia is living in history. Of course, we are in the 21st century. But of course, when I share this experience with my friends living in different countries, everybody is surprised because, as far as I know, this is very unique for Ethiopia only. That the date is 8 years behind the universal schedule.
Very interesting because it shows how ancient the culture of Ethiopia is. You follow the Coptic calendar, and you know, it's very nice that you continue to follow your tradition, your culture. I mean, Baal and Atariki Ethiopia betam with Dallo. And It's very, very, unique experience as well, and your tradition has to be followed. እኔ እወዳለሁ መሄድ እወዳለሁ Ethiopia ውስጥ when it's possible, and to see how unique is Ethiopia with different region, with different tradition, and how rich is the culture of Ethiopia.
It's quite an experience to at least to consider that you are younger than you are, or you might be younger than you are. I lived in countries with a different calendar as well, but not with a gap of so many years, but just a couple of days. So it is exciting in a way, and it's. I will tell my friends back home in Germany. Perhaps they will understand that there is a gap of so many years between two calendars in this one world.
Ethiopia has one of the best tourism places in the world. For example, the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela, the ancient street of Harar. Then you have the South Omo Valley, which is for anthropological, for lovers of anthropology, that is the best place to go to. You have your historical sites in Aksum. You have the Simeon Mountains, I think, and then Bale Mountains. There is so much to explore, and I think more and more tourists will come.
I feel a bit younger, not 8 years, but maybe 2 or 3 years younger, because this is a special thing for Ethiopia, and so it's a good thing to feel younger, even though just 1 day or 2 days. So it's an impressive one to me.
My wishes are simple and common in words, but maybe sometimes a bit difficult to be reached in practice. But nevertheless, I am at any opportunity trying to wish to my Ethiopian friends, first of all, peace. Peace in their country, peace in every house, and peace in every man's mind and heart. If we have peace, we can achieve any other goal. And of course, I am wishing my Ethiopian friends prosperity, good health, friendship and love, and of course happiness, which is constituted by all these wishes.
I would like to celebrate the new year of the Ethiopian people, and I wish the prosperity, welfare, peace and solidarity in the new year. And I hope that when we start a new year, we always wish for the better. I wish that 2016 will be better than 2015, and will be full of peace, prosperity for the Ethiopian people. And I would like to say Melkam Adis Ahmet to the Ethiopian people. Yeni yılınız kutlu olsun, which is I celebrate your new year in my own language.
ሰላምና ፍቅር ለሁሉም ኢትዮጵያን እኔ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ ለሁሉም ኢትዮጵያን Ethiopia, I hope that 2016 will be a very nice year for Ethiopia, and I hope to see Ethiopia to grow, economically speaking, and I hope that all Ethiopians will understand the dividend of the peace. Peace is a value, and you are always to go ahead on this path. It's very important that everybody has to understand that you have a bright future if you will understand how is important the value of the peace. መልካም ዓመት ለሁሉም ኢትዮጵያን 2016. Buon anno a tutti i cittadini etiopi per il 2016.
I wish all the Ethiopians, I wish the government, all the people, Malcolm Adis Ahmed, and may this new year bring happiness, joy, prosperity, and perhaps first and foremost, peace and stability to all of us here in this country and around the world. Malcolm Adis Ahmed.
I echo the universal prayer on the lips of every Ethiopian citizen that is for peace, unity, and development of Ethiopia. Ethiopia can attract many tourists.
I wish Ethiopian people, Ethiopian government, peace, prosperity, solidarity, reconciliation, good luck in the new year.
So I wish all the best. I congratulate Ethiopia. I wish all the best. And you have many reasons to celebrate this year. So we have been talking that Ethiopia has been just accepted to the BRICS countries, which is very important. The Ethiopian economy is going, among all difficulties, but is still going and solving the problem of the people. What you need is to enjoy this in tranquility. And all the best, all my feelings are with the Ethiopian people in this festive season.
نتقدم بالتهنئة للحكومة الأثيوبية والشعب الأثيوبي الصديق بمناسبة العام الأثيوبي الجديد، متمنين لأثيوبيا المزيد من التقدم والازدهار. Malcolm Addis Amit, a happy Ethiopian New Year.